Ooh. I can see the fog. Look at it. Oh my god. So cool. I literally just woke up. So let me quickly get my guy and we'll rent one of these. Wow. Sawadika. Morning. Jang. Foxy. 6 and 10 means 60. It's okay. Okay. Okay, so I was gonna have this on the boat, but where's the guy? Let's go find the guy. As you can see, Yunnan hotspots. As I was saying yesterday, Yunnan, Chinese Yunnan. This is a Chinese Yunnan village. Yunnan. That's what my hotpot looked a little bit different, I guess. But unaware, I had a traditional dish yesterday, I suppose. Go. Okay. So, here. Ah, coming. Okay. Oh. Are we gonna wait for you entire day? Don't have all day, bro. We're missing the fog. You see, the fog is slowly being burnt by the sun. First, he's cleaning it for me. How nice. But I don't really care. I'd rather not miss this fog, you know? It's disappearing. Dead fish, oh my god. Go, okay? One.
Okay.
Try. No shoes. Or shoes. He just cleaned it. This is supposed to be $3.50. Quite a good experience for $3.50. Wow, it also comes with tea, I guess. Very nice. Let's have some. Guess we didn't need the beer, but I don't know, beer is always good. If you've been following me, you know I went to Shenzhen a couple months ago, which is this like city in China where they make literally like almost all the electronics in the world. And I bought this really cheap drone. I found the cheapest drone that I can buy. Actually, this is the second cheapest because I wanted to, you know, get a good value for my money. I suppose the cheapest had like shittier motors, but you know, these are much better motors. I thought this was a good value. This drone is like $25, I want to say. You can see the video and get exactly how much it was, but I said like, fuck it, you know, $25. If I lose it, if it dies, who cares? But I'll get to find out what a $25 drone from China can do. And who knows, maybe I'll get to use this for like 20 years. So first I had to get this app, this sketchy app, and this is the remote. Let's see. Wants to use my location. Do I want to? Does it need my location? Why would it need my location? To get Wi-Fi SSID. Allow while using the app. Okay, I guess. Siren 5G. That's the Wi-Fi that I'm on. Let's see settings. English. Let's say start. Oh, I gotta put the battery in. They have I was just charging the battery. Where did I put it? Oh, here. And it's pretty convenient. Like you can fold the wings like this. And this one also folds. They can become like this, like super. Oh, you gotta do this one first. It can be like super compact. You know, it's great for traveling, and very lightweight. Like it's lightweight because it's made from shitty materials, I suppose, but that makes it convenient for traveling as well. With the phone on, do not disturb. Okay. Now that the drone is on, is it seeing anything? Let me put this on the ground. Wait, why does it not have legs here? What the fuck? Oh no, instead it has pegs here. Suppose that's fine. Let's make some room. Clear the space. Okay, so I think I can get it to fly, but I don't see anything on the camera. So I'm just gonna try to fly it. Maybe once it starts to hover, that's when the camera's gonna start showing me what's going on. So let's see. All right, try number 2. I got the camera to work. It's now pointing at my shoe and the door. What you have to do is like you have to forget the other Wi-Fi's because it'll like automatically connect to your home Wi-Fi, I guess, and connect to the Wi-Fi of the drone. And then let's see if we can launch it now. You do like this up-down thingy, or you press this button, I guess. My God. Oh my God, no, no. Well, the app is a little slow, you know? It's not doing exactly what I want it to do, and okay, I'm gonna go outside and like try to launch it there because it's not very like stable, you know? It goes right and left, and I'm gonna hit like a bunch of shit in here, so better to just go out. All right, here's try number 2. Let me try to put this maybe more flat is better. I know. Should be okay, right? Yeah. I'd say that's pretty good. The only shitty thing is like it's not controlled, like it doesn't like stabilize itself well, so I'm constantly having to like give inputs, as in like it won't just hover in place, you know. But that's pretty good for a $26 drone. I'll also put the footage up. Like for me it's very blurry, but maybe it records much better. We'll see. But it doesn't have an SD card, so this is probably what we get. But yeah, it's not bad, you know. You buy a cheap drone like this, I don't know, if you lose it, if you break it, you know, if it, I don't know, gets confiscated, you won't really care about it. I think for $26 it's a pretty good value. Okay guys, I changed my mind. I just looked at the video and it fucking sucks. Blurry and, you know, too much motion. Yeah, I guess this drone is only good for like flying it for fun. I don't know, maybe snap a photo or something. They told me it was 1080p. That's what you get, you know, for $26. Guys, just made the plan. We got about 5 hours of driving today, just in terms of driving, and then we're gonna stop in a couple places. It's about 10 a.m. right now. Makes it 3 p.m. If we go straight, maybe if we want to arrive by 7 latest and not miss the sun, leaves us 4 hours to fuck around these stops. My baby. Safety first. Guys, so something very interesting happened literally like 5 minutes ago, and I don't know if the camera caught it, but I thought I was gonna crash. Like my back wheel started skidding, and yeah, just like started making like an S, but luckily I got the traction back. But I think what happened is that I'm not a motorcyclist, you know, so someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I am, like, I did study physics, and normally like when you come to a curve and you think you can handle it, like you have enough traction in your wheels to handle it, it's fine. But when you're going downhill and you're braking at the same time, then the amount of like, then the curve that you can take is actually not the one you think you can take. And the reason is because like your wheels have a fixed amount of friction capability, you know, a fixed amount of traction. And some of that traction you're already using to slow yourself down, you know? So you only have like a little bit more, you have less than normal friction to help you take that curve, you know? I think that's what happened. I'm thinking about like why I started to slide like that, and that's what makes sense from a physics standpoint, you know. From a motorcycle standpoint, someone let me know if there's something else going on, but that's what I think. Gotta get some gas, but critically low level, almost at my Haesung though. Should be about 10 minutes. We'll see the city. Here we are, guys. This is Haesung. There's the walking street. That's what I put on the map. Assumed it was gonna be interesting. And then pretty much what they recommend here are, you know, like a bunch of temples. We can go see those. Maybe grab a quick bite and then get going. I think the other nature sites are more interesting than this. Well, let's take a look here. Sawadika. Oh, crab. Hello.
Đấy.
Huh?
ผัดกะเพราเมนูปะ
Menu. Crab. Mushroom.
Mushroom, yeah.
Oh. Nice. Guess maybe this place turns up at night. Probably because like everyone sleeps here. Like that's how.
You have arrived.
Oh, what the fuck? That's how they make the let me turn this off. That's how they make the route normally, you know? I chose to sleep at the village instead, which I think makes more sense. You know, it's a more better place to sleep, I think, than just this like city. Yeah, I suppose like most people go clockwise. I'm going counterclockwise, which is unconventional, I suppose, but turned out to be better for me because I got to stop at the village. But if you're going clockwise, then you have to pass Maehyang Song and then go like an hour up to the village, and maybe you won't have time because it's a long drive. I don't know. You make your pick. Everyone's adventure is different. We'll go get some sunscreen. Alright guys, quick little 7-Eleven stop. I bought this instead of sunscreen. Cause I hate sunscreen, you know, it gets everywhere. I have to like apply it all the time. And 2 protein shakes. I'm lacking protein. See, I was just gonna look. If I have a motorcycle, like a bandit, you know, getting ready to rob this town. Can you guys see that fish? It's like a shark. Got the fin sticking out. What the fuck is that? Yes, just waiting for the funeral to pass, I suppose. And my next stop is to my right. Is the hot springs. Maybe we'll take a little dip, relax. Too much riding, vibration, you know. Here we go. Hot springs. Let me leave my helmet. Why would I take my helmet? Guys, so the hot springs are free, but you can pay for a Thai massage, I suppose. I think it's definitely worth it, also to like healthy people, but I really don't have like an hour to, you know, sit and get massaged, even though it's like $150 is crazy cheap for a massage. And here's, by the way, the temperature of the water in Celsius. What is that in freedom units? Multiply by 2 at 30 is the easy way. Not exactly accurate, but it's pretty hot. It's the daily temperature of the hot springs, I suppose, because, you know, varies by day by day. Natural activity. Do not soak your feet. Wait, can you swim here or no? Yes, that's what it looks like. Probably all the whiteness coming from like calcium and whatever. Yes, and that's the sweet sulfur. Smells like shit. People always compare sulfur to the smell of rotten eggs, but I think it's more similar to the smell of shit. It smells like shit, you know. That tells you that it's volcanic. And wow, you can see these rock formations. This is all like evidence that it's coming from the earth. Danger. Wow. I thought you could swim here. Let me look it up. Guys, I'm not sure if I want to swim in this anymore. You know, the smell and seeing all these like calcium formations, and you know, there are a bunch of minerals in this water for sure, which they say is good for you, but I know like some volcanic shit is radioactive as well. I don't know, this is like, it's too raw, you know. Like I thought it would be like this water is used to heat another source of water which is clean, you know, but this is literally the fucking water itself. I don't want to swim in volcanic water, radioactive shit. So I think I'm gonna move on to the next stop, but they do have swimming available in these mineral baths. You have to pay like 50 bahts or something. It's a pretty good deal as always. We're in Thailand, but it's your choice, you know. I think I'm gonna skip out on this one and get going. Yeah, so there you go, guys. Here are the options. You can stay here also. You know, like 50 bahts for mineral water. It's the cheapest. You can soak your feet for free. You can get a large bath for 400, I suppose. But like I said, if it was like the geothermal activity was used to like heat some, you know, pool, maybe that would be okay with me. Not saying it's not okay, it's your choice. but I don't know. I don't want to swim in raw volcanic water. You know, it feels a little bit without like proper testing of the water and shit. Not sure. Not sure if I'm down. Here's the amazing viewpoint. I was driving by, taking the curves, and you know, I wanted to stop, but naturally there's a viewpoint. I saw the sign. Here it is. Look at that. That's pretty amazing. Seems they made a shirt like this, 1864. That's the number of curves that you take in this loop. And actually in Mae Hai Song City, you can get a certificate from the tourism whatever that gives you, basically tells you that you've done 1,864 curves. That's a memorative certificate. But you know, the real memory is the fucking tour itself. So I didn't get it. Take a 30-second break at this view. Still got like 40 minutes, 35 minutes left until we get to the waterfall inside this park. It's crazy going up these roads. It's like you make 180-degree turn, but at the same time it's like 45 degrees steep, and I'm like on first gear the entire time, and it starts to get loud, you know, when I'm like revving the engine at first gear. Then I switch to second gear, and then it can't go up anymore. So it's pretty tiring, you know, go left, right, lean all the time, but it's fun, you know, and the views are amazing.